I want to do a practical experiment, and this experiment involves you actually interacting with creating a design in real life and then going through the process of using software and then also doing an vibe code, I guess, or vibe AI mock-up of something. So to make things very simple, I would suggest you just take a piece of paper, standardized letter size, and create a 5x7 template out of it. Within that, you can then create your design. You can add in fonts. You can use dummy text if you want to. That's perfectly fine. And then do this experiment with a software after you do it in real life. You can use stencils if you want to. You can just draw the lines itself, like actually draw where the margins would be. Maybe draw a shape where the text would be. That's fine. The important thing is that you're getting a ruler, you're getting a pencil, you're getting your eraser, and you're actually marking out the size and the depth, dimension, and everything else to go along with that, which is this, okay? So that would be in real life, and then you're going to take that information and you can put it in software. And this is just me messing around with software. You can move in your guides, different ways and things to basically take an 8x11. Okay, and this is a 0.5 margins all around. So that reduces everything down. Always take that in effect. And start thinking about your process. Like, how do I do this? What steps do I take in order to do it? How do I mark this up? And then follow how you solve problems within the software itself. Because software is a little bit different than neural network or an LLM. Okay? From there, you can go ahead and try to create a mock-up and see how it performs. In my case, it didn't perform very well. The text doesn't match, it doesn't have the overall design. It kind of just looked for the maximum of what stood out and created it, but the details are missing, as you can see. Lots of details are missing because it's made to look for those maximum values and whatever else is going on. And I actually asked for this mock-up, but it pulled from an earlier memory within that session, chat session, and basically just gave me what it thought I wanted or anything that I wanted. So this is an exercise in reality, in real life. I think once you understand how things work in real life, it will help software be developed in a better way, because obviously it's going to be very frustrating for someone who wants to just either simply do a mock-up or to send this off. It's not going to look very well. If someone literally took this, they would just take a envelope and print it off on any inkjet and basically send it in. You wouldn't get the card and you wouldn't definitely get the envelope. There's also a slight color difference between the card itself and the envelope. There's also a weight difference between the card and the envelope. And the crazy thing is that we had a whole conversation about weight and width and everything else, but it did not take that information in whenever it created the mock-up. But hey, you may actually get a better result. If you do, let me know, post it, comment. I would love to see it. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye.